Namaste. I must admit, I struggled with figuring out and deciding what I was going to share for today's session. I went through a number of ideas and even planned some of them out completely and was ready to record. But then I got to a point where I was like, it just didn't feel right to share those ideas and those practices today, just based off of how I'm feeling personally. I am working on being more authentic, not only on these videos and on my mat, but in my personal life as well. And so I thought, I'll just share what I'm feeling today. Not my feelings and blurting out my feelings, but I'll just share my experience, what I'm experiencing right now, and then I don't know if maybe it'll help somebody. But at least I'll be able to express this side because the throat space, Vishuddha in Sanskrit, translates to purification. So as we express ourselves, we are purifying from within. So, ooh, so thank you. If you've listened up to this part, I still wanted to show up on my mat as I am, even though I'm in un unoptimal, inoptimal, not optimal. Even though I'm not optimal today, uh, there's that saying, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So our practice is a tool and a canvas for that sort of notion. The hardest part of practice is getting to practice, getting on the mat. And I don't have anything planned for today's session. I know we'll be doing vinyasa yoga, but other than that, we're just gonna go with the flow, whatever channels comes through from my teachers channeling through me. So again, going back to being authentic, it can just be a testimony to the practice today. If I mess up, I mess up, and that's okay. Nobody's perfect. Props, I don't think we'll be using props, but I might cue to them. So if you do have them, have blocks, straps, whichever ready. But if you don't have them, I'll cue other variations which won't need them. Okay? Whew, that was weird. But anyways, it's only weird because I'm not used to it. But thank you for listening if you did. And with that said, let's begin. Namaste. Step to the top of your mat, big toes touch. Roll your shoulders up to your ears, and then as you exhale, roll them down your back. Do it 2 more times. Inhale, shoulders roll forward and up. Exhale, rolls down and back. One more. Inhale, exhale. Anjali Mudra, touch your hands to your heart center and touch your thumbs to your sternum. Feel that connection, the gratitude of your hands to the center of your chest. As you exhale, soften through your eyes. As you exhale, soften through your jaw, your mouth. And as you exhale, ease through your shoulders and your chest. Inhale for Om. Om. Surya Namaskar A, Sun A. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your hands wide and up. Touch your palms, look up. Exhale, fold over your legs, empty your breath. Inhale, halfway lift through the spine. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga, little plank. Option to skip or use your knees. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Step or jump to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach wide and up. Touch your palms. Look up. Samastitihi. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Vinyasa, step or jump back. Stay with the breath. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, inhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana, exhale. 1, keep lifting your sit bones. 2, lengthen from your shoulders. And 3, step or jump to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Tadasana, inhale, mountain. Samastitihi, exhale. Second one, Sun B, inhale. Chair pose, Utkatasana, sit back, reach up. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Vinyasa, exhale. Be with every breath. Step your right leg forward, root down through your left heel. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Vinyasa, exhale, Chaturanga. Use your full exhale as you lower. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, inhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana, exhale. Step your left leg forward, root down through your right heel. Inhale, Warrior 1. Chaturanga, exhale, one breath, one movement. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 breaths. 1, fully exhales. 2, gaze toward your navel. And 3, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top, half forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Utkatasana, chair pose, inhale. Samastitihi, exhale. Good. Keep your right leg forward. Step your left foot back to Warrior 1. So both heels grounded, right? We've done this already, but keep breathing here. Front knee over your front ankle. Steer your right hip back, left hip forward. And then touch your palms. Option to keep your gaze forward or look up towards your hands. Here for 1. Feel the earth beneath your feet. 2, find the true depth of your lunge. And 3, inhale, straighten your right leg, pivot on your heels / toes. And then Warrior 2, left leg, bend your left knee. Stack your knee over your ankle, steer left hip back, right hip forward. Feels like you're scissoring the inner thighs. Touch your palms and then stay with your gaze forward or look up. For 1, lock your belly in. 2, rotate your right inner thigh up and back. 3, inhale, straighten your left leg. Find star pose in the middle, shake it out. Our favorite. And then inhale, lift up. Exhale, have a horse squat. Swing your right arm underneath the left. Yes, hug the elbows in. You can also do a bear hug. Hug the elbows in, and then as you inhale, lift your elbows, lift your gaze. As you exhale, draw your elbows towards the left knee. Rainbow the spine forward, round. Elbows to the right knee, and then inhale, elbows back up. One more this direction. Keep your gaze looking where you're going. Following the breath as you rise. Once you're at the top, switch directions of the circles, elbows to the left. Good, one more this direction. And then at the top, keep the elbows up, point your toes in as you exhale, and then fold over your legs. Release the bind on the way. Arms spread out free. Sway side to side, ease through your shoulders, shake your head. Here for 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, halfway lift through the spine. Stay for the exhale. And then inhale, rise up to stand. And then step or jump to the top, Samastiti. Whew. Warrior 2, left leg. Right leg. Right leg stays forward. Step your left foot back. So this time hips open to the side. Front knee over your front ankle, no more or less. And then extend the arms opposite direction. Keep the fingers closed. Keep pulling the heels in towards each other. Inhale, roll your shoulders up to your ears. And then exhale, roll them down and back. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last. Good. Land into your warrior 2 and then extend your spine forward for extended side angle pose. Plant your right hand outside of your foot. Extend left hand over your ear. Look towards your hand for 1. Stretch through your left side. 2 and 3. Inhale, rise back up to stand. Warrior 2, left leg. On the exhale, bend your left knee. Good, good. Be mindful of your knee. Look beyond your left fingertips. Okay, so find the true stance. So if your knees past your ankle, you can widen your stance. If it's past your ankle, widen the stance. If it's too far and your knees past the ankle, shorten your stance, okay? Being truthful and authentic, right? And then from here, shoulder rolls forward now as you inhale, lift up. Exhale, roll forward and down. 2 more, inhale. Feels kind of funky going that way. Last one. Good, and then warrior 2, land, and then exhale, extended side angle pose. Lower your left hand down. Right hand reaches over to stretch. 1. Press your knee and your arm together. 2. Stretch through your left side. And 3. Inhale, star pose. Burst open, inhale. Whew. Exhale, bend your knees. This time, cross your left elbow underneath the right. Sorry, I keep hitting the mic. Option for bear hug again. And then we'll do those little rolls with our spine. So inhale, lift your elbows up to start. Bring the gaze. Exhale, lower your elbows towards the right knee. Okay, looking down. And then as you inhale, start to look up, elbows towards the left. And then looking up towards the sky with the elbows. 1 more this direction. Stabilizing through the legs. Let's do 1 more. I think we did 1 more. Yes. And then meet with the elbows back up. Switch directions of the circles. Be with the breath. 1 more. And then next time the elbows are up, straighten the legs. Exhale, point your toes in towards each other and fold, releasing the bind along the way. Option to reach calves, ankles, or feet, or you can extend your hands far back between your legs. We'll be here for 5 to 6 breaths. You can stay here. Option for headstands, forearm stands, handstands, whatever your jam stands. For 1. Last 3, 2, and 1. If you lift it up, return your feet back down. Everyone, inhale, halfway lift. Stay for the exhale. And then inhale, rise up to stand. And step or hop your feet to touch. Samastiti. Good, good. So now let's do balancing. Starting with chair pose. Sit back into your chair pose. Reach your arms up. Good, good. And then lean over 1 foot at a time. So right leg, left leg. Fine. Notice the activation of the glutes. Inhale here. Exhale, open arm twist to your left side. Yes, notice your knees. Typically the right knee would want to twist with you, so gently guide the right knee back. Option to look towards your left hand. And then keep the twist. Lean into your right leg. Load it up so that you can lift your left foot about an inch. Good. Keep the twist as you start to straighten your right leg. Lift your left knee up to 90. Dancing Shiva. Option to place your right hand either onto your left knee or extend the leg and or reach for the foot. Here for 1, 2, and 3. Release the foot if you had it. Everyone undo the twist. Return back up to center. And then exhale, standing figure 4. Hook your left ankle outside of your right knee. Sit back into chair. Good. Think cobra in the chest. Flex through both feet. And energetically drive your left knee down. Option to stay here. Option to maybe twist towards your right side. Ooh. You can place your elbow outside of your right knee. Look over shoulder for 1. 2, do what you can. And 3, return, gaze back center, chest back center. Inhale, both legs, or one leg. If you can do both legs, great. And then exhale, Samastitihi. Shake it out. Just imagine people like floating. Both legs, lift both legs. All right. Second side, warrior or chair pose. Sit down and then reach the arms up. We'll just hold here for 5 million breaths. Just kidding. 1. All right, from here, keep the spine long. Hug the inner thighs as you open twist to your right side this time. So again, notice if the hips, if the knees try to twist with you, stabilize them so they're forward, forward. Good, keep the twist in your spine as you lean into your left leg now. Load it up, find the balance before lifting your right foot, just about an inch or a few centimeters. And then as you inhale, straighten your left leg, bring your right knee up to 90, dancing Shiva. You can stay here or place your left hand outside of right knee. You can extend the leg. You can also reach for the foot. Here for 1. Again, do what you can. 2, wherever you are is exactly perfect. And 3, release your foot if you had it. Undo the twist. And then as you exhale, cross your right ankle outside of left knee, standing figure 4. So first start with the hands to the chest. Shoulders roll down and back. Lock your belly in. Stay here or twist towards your left a little bit or a lot. You can place your right elbow out on your foot. Here for 1, 2, and 3. Undo the twist if you had it. Oof, oof. That was the quickest 3. Inhale, lift just the right leg, and then exhale, Samastitihi. Oh, awesome. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach wide and up, look up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift through the spine. Exhale, Bakasana, crow pose. Bend your elbows back. Lift your heels and place your elbows or your knees as high as possible on your arms. So eventually they'll reach up to the armpits, but again, do what you can. Lock your belly in and keep your gaze straight forward. You can stay here or lift one or both feet. Touch the toes for 1, 2, and 3. Step or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And we'll all meet downward facing dog. Exhale. Good, child's pose. Lower down to your knees, separate your knees. And rest your forehead down. Relax through your shoulders, your belly. Just take a moment to listen to your breath. Your breath. No one else's breath. It's just yours. Be with your breath. Inhale, come up to a tabletop. And then exhale, Downward facing dog. Lift the hips. Nice work. Now look forward, step or jump through to a seat, and then find your way onto your back. Ooh, watch out for your mic. Make sure the mic's okay. Yep. Then set up for, we'll do 2 rounds of a back bend. So first is bridge pose. Plant your heels, hip width distance, hands by your side. And then as you inhale, lift your hips, roll your tailbone forward, and soften through your throat and your jaw. Use your legs and your arms to lift your hips. Option to interlace your fingers underneath for chest expansion. Last 1, 2, and 3. Release the bind if you had it. Release your spine back down. And then knock your knees in for a few breaths. Assess what you'd like and need for the next round. You can do bridge pose again. You could do restorative bridge, placing a block underneath your hips. I think I'll do that today. You can also do wheel if you'd like. If you're doing wheel, plant your palms by your ears. First, start by lifting to the crown of your head. Hug your elbows in and then straighten your arms and your legs, relaxing the back. Gaze between your hands. Here for 1. Let's do 5 breaths. 2. If you're in restorative bridge, completely relax on your block. 3. Fully exhales. 4. And 5. Wherever variation you have, very kindly turn your spine back down, hugging your knees into your chest, rocking side to side. Massage your lower back. Thank you, thank you. And then keep your right knee in towards your chest. Extend your left leg long. Start with half wind removing pose. Pull your right knee towards your right armpit. Avoid the rib cage. So just notice how this compression on our right side affects the breath as you inhale and exhale. 1 more breath in. Exhale, supine twist. Draw your right knee towards your left side body. Extend your right arm. Option to look towards your right arm. Tune into more of your yin energy, which is receptive, soft, non-doing, allowing and trusting things to be. And change. Return your knees back center. Switch out your legs. Left knee stays in. Extend your right foot long. Half wind removing pose. Draw your left knee towards your left armpit. Again, avoiding the rib cage. And breathe deeply, evenly. Observing the compression on our left side affecting our breath. Another inhale. And exhale, supine twist. Draw your left knee towards your right side. Extend your left arm. Option to look towards left arm. Soften with your breath. Again, listen to your breath. Then return your knees back to your chest. Happy baby pose, Ananda Balasana. Receive the sides of your feet or your inner thighs. Into rock side to side. Maybe straightening one or both legs. Making any authentic sounds of expression, purification, horse's breath, lion's breath. And then find ball pose. Draw your knees in, hug your forearms around your legs, forehead towards your knees. Thank you. Inhale. Exhale, release your legs and your arms, Shavasana. corpse pose, the death of our practice. This is where we rest and integrate all that has happened, at least in the last 20 minutes or so. Just give yourself this time to consciously rest. And I'll leave you here in Shavasana. Please stay for at least a few more minutes. As always, thank you. Thanks to all our teachers. Namaste.